Testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing.
In this time of
Hello friends, this is Coltrun, back with Final Fantasy Type-0. We're here in Akademia. And first, I guess, the first thing I want to do... Ooh, you can actually access the Alto Crystarium from here. I didn't know that. That's helpful. First thing I want to do is keep winnowing down a party. So let me see if I've learned anything here. So King is twin revolvers. I don't think I want King, because I'm really comfortable with Trey, and I like... So Trey is my longbow and Blizzard, so I want to use that. Deuce is fine. Deuce is fine. I don't know. I'm okay with Deuce, but maybe I'll keep Deuce for now as my other main, as like the support one. Cater. Magicite pistol I won't use, so I'm looking for a melee. So Sync I haven't really tried. Cease I've tried, and I'm not that wild about the play, how the scythe feels. Maybe 7 with the whip blade. That's kind of a... But she already has Blizzard. 8 has brass knucks, so 8 I want to try. 9 I want to try. Jack I want to try. Queen I want to try more. And Ace I don't really want, at least in the main group. Bolt, rapiers, I don't really know what that is, and dagger, so maybe Rem too. So I have a few to try out. I have a few to try out here. Yeah, so, but I'm pretty comfortable with Trey. So one thing I wanted to start doing is boosting Trey. So let's see, can I do anything special with Trey? Triple slip, execute up to 3 dodges in succession. That would be his defense, I guess. Interesting. I might do that. Raining arrows, so raining arrows or charged shot. So charged shot, fire charged shots by holding down square. Increase the speed and power of charge. I already have that, so increase the speed and power of charged shots. So the question is, do I want to buff up my single target or buff up my AoE stuff? I guess I'm already... I mean, the main... Sorry, I'm distracted because my cat is destroying a roll of paper towels he found. But it's too late. Those are dead. Let's go with increased power for raining arrows. Let's just really buff that up. And we have one more. Do we want to do triple slip? What is this? This is... I guess if you're able to give me... Here's one question. Can you help me understand what the difference between these is? Raining arrows, it looks like, is just a targeted ability. It looks like I pick an area and target it. But maybe not, because charge shot doesn't look like that. I guess I don't really know what all these are. Triple slip. Yeah, let's learn triple slip. Why not? Ooh, and we can update that with Slipstream, which really buffs that up. Nice. Okay. Also Alto Crystarium, because again, this is I'm going with this as my main guy for now. Wait. What is a spell to upgrade for who? Who is that offering to upgrade my spell for? Let me make my active one Trey. Set as active leader, yes. So now the Alto Crystarium. I mean, it looks like it's the same thing. Is this, I guess, here's a question. Is this just giving me this for all the characters? I don't know. What does Trey have for magic? Because magic is the other thing I learned about last time, but I want to start thinking about more clearly. Blazara Bomb. Armament. Trey. Blazara Bomb. So Trey has either thunder or fire as well as Blazara, I guess? Why can't I... Blazara... Okay, oh, gotcha. Okay. So that's why it wasn't showing up, because it gets transported. It no longer shows up once it's in there. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good assortment of stuff. So are these available to everyone, I guess, is my question. Like, do you have the same magic abilities? Thunder, alright, Fire RF, and Fire SHG. So does everyone have that? Fire RF, and Fire SHG. Yeah, it looks like everyone has the same set of abilities open to them. Or maybe not, because it looks like I can't swap into this. Your magic power does not meet the required level. Okay, so so when I get magic from the Alto Crystarium, I'm building up a pool of magic that characters who meet the prerequisites can potentially access. Okay. It's unique. I don't know. Okay, I don't feel the need to do anything with that just... Well, you know what? Let's at least buff Cure. Is this buffing Cura or just Cure? I don't know. Green Phantoma. Yeah, let's... Are you set to upgrade the spell? So if I upgrade it, it buffs... Wait. So if I upgrade the recovery, it buffs the recovery by 9 and reduces the MP cost by a bit. If I buff the cast time, oh, I can't do that yet. If I buff the MP cost, it buffs MP cost plus cast time. Okay, so each of them has a couple of impacts. And it looks like there's another two categories that haven't been revealed yet. Yeah, I guess let's just boost recovery. Costs an Ivory Phantoma? Great things will happen if you throw in the Ivory Phantoma. Okay, so I guess you can put a re-roll for what's going to happen. I don't really understand that. But maybe, I mean, that seems like the gist of it. So, can we buff your... Did Cure get boosted as well, or just Cure? Or just Cure in this case? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, next thing I want to do while I'm here doing some upgrades is I want to go to the Armamentarium, which is probably just the armory, I think it's called. Where is that? Oh, that's not, sorry. Map Legend, oh, Triangle, okay. Armory. Is the... Okay, so it's one of the things I have to access through the portal in the middle. Okay. Finest weapons and deals. Blah, blah, blah. Argentic bow. Let's buy an argentic bow. And let's buy an argentic flute, because I feel like I do like the idea of just this passive support character. Who maybe I switch to for heals or something. So let's go with confirm. Oh, how do I do this? Squad. Do I have to be at the crystal to upgrade to change the weapons and armor? I don't remember. There's a lot. Sorry. I know the game has told me this. It's just there's a lot of possible windows and tabs, and I haven't actually done this before. I think I have to actually be at the thing. Okay. Don't get any big ideas about playing with equipment on the shelves. You're liable to hurt yourself. Okay. Once in a while, our class teams up with researchers in sorcery for joint R&D projects. But it's hard work. I wish they would understand that. Unlike them, we aren't magicians. Yeah, I guess they're literal magicians. There's a task over there. I guess talking to you doesn't do anything, right? Well, if it isn't Dr. Arecia's coveted Class 0, perhaps you can help me with a little something. Corsi Cave again. Friggin' Corsi Cave. Fetch a pretty pelt. Deadline mission day, so it does. Yeah, it absolutely tells you how long you have to do this. I definitely want to. No. I overestimated you cadets. I don't know what the doctor sees in you. I wish I could multitask, but I can only do one task at a time, it looks like, and I have other people who need me to go to that place. Holy bizarre thing. As researchers, we are not afforded the luxury of taking time off like other cadets, Kupo. Science waits not for Class 11th, Kupo. Okay. Next, I want to keep looking at... Let me explore the next party that I'll be taking with the... Oh, where the heck is that? I'm looking for... There we are. I'm looking for the place with the lore. Where's the lore live? The Rubicus, I think it is. But the Rubicus is somewhere. The Rubicus is in... Is it in the Alto Crystarium? I thought that was the magic place. I think that's the magic place. Crystarium. It's just in the Crystarium. Yeah, so that's 3 dodges in a row, I guess. Alright. So let's start for now with... Which is the one that has record of service? Is that the one that has our characters in it? No. Are we historical personae? Yes, we are. And thank you also to Bennett for telling me that I can, like when it says 2 of 4, I can like skip forward, skip ahead, and like see more. So let's start with Deuce. Alright, Deuce, female 16, so she's especially young. Well, I guess they're all young. The Sorcery Division took Deuce into their custody, and she's 5'2". Took Deuce into their custody when she was a mere 7 years old and quickly initiated her training. She demonstrated a natural talent for casting defense magic, a talent she put to good use in the Suburban Liberation of 842. She enrolled in Class 0 not long after the operation. Warm and welcoming, Deuce is respectful and understanding toward everyone she meets. However, she is also quite serious and straightforward, and her stubborn adherence to what she believes is occasionally met with frustration. Okay, sounds pretty awesome. And then next tells me, like, stats, and no more like dodges performed. They track dodges performed? It's a weird thing to track. Kill count. She's killed 18 people with that friggin' flute of hers? Wow. Sight kills casualties. Okay. Let me go with Trey then. Trey, male 17. Date of birth, Pet 1, 825. And I really like the theory that you put out then in terms of like that it's a calendar thing and not related to like it's related like pet is like a division of the year, like a month, like the first day of pet in 825. But it makes more sense that it's that rather than like in the realm the it doesn't actually, in hindsight, because it shows that year 825, it doesn't make any sense that it's like an era. Okay. Raised at bows or weapons of bow. Raised at a special facility in Akademia since the age of 8. Child soldiers, awesome. Trey studied the art of combat under the tutelage of Dr. Arecia herself. He participated in the liberation of the Dominion 9 years later and joined Class 0 immediately afterwards. Cool, calm, and collected, inside and out, Trey takes pains to maintain a pristine image, lest someone find some flaw they might exploit. He's extremely eager to share his impressive breadth of knowledge with anyone within earshot. However, Trey's unfortunate audience usually tires of his endless exposition, and listeners often cut him off mid-explanation. Okay, so a lot, because I've played with him. 13 side kills, 0 casualties, 315 commands executed, 99 dodges. Again, it's a weird thing. Impact count. I don't know what impact count is. Maybe that's a point score or something? I don't know. Okay. Let me take a look at one of the ones who have... So, like, I'm going to try Rem next. Rem is probably going to be the one I take next as my melee. Twin daggers. Rem Akademia. Female 17, height 5'3". Twin daggers. This mild, well-mannered, and kind-hearted girl recently transferred into Class 0 from Class 7th. Rem is a terrible liar, even though she insists otherwise. Try as she may, she's absolutely unable to fool her closest friends. Since childhood, she and Machina maintain a playful academic rivalry, but that she has outperformed him in all written exams. Okay, so they are friends. I mean, like, just friends. I wasn't sure if they were siblings or if they were lovers or something else. Cadets clad in crimson capes. So this is the first character we've seen with more than that. With more stuff going on. Students began their life at Akademia as trainees. Those deemed as having potential are promoted to Agato Cadet and trained to become saviors of worlds. Cadets also receive a number of enticing freedoms and privileges, so trainees are encouraged to strive for excellence. The administration then divides the cadets among classes 1st through 12th in order to better hone their skills, and each class is distinguished by color. For example, before they transferred, Machina wore indigo with Class 2nd, and Rem used to don a pink cape in Class 7th. Okay, so this is actually really good to know. So they receive prison. They receive. Okay, I'm just. Sometimes you read stuff and your mouth says the words, but doesn't fully process in your brain. That happens to me a lot. Administration divides the cadets in order to better hone their skills. I guess I was looking to see if it said what the difference between the classes was, but it doesn't. However, through the efforts of Dr. Arecia, Sorcery managed to create a special team of cadets outside the class framework at Akademia. This elite group, known as Class 0, wears crimson capes to symbolize the Vermilion bird that defends the Dominion. Legend has it that several Classes 0 has existed in Akademia's past, but no records exist and none alive today possess any first-hand information about such a group, even Dr. Arecia. Over the course of their training, the current Class 0 visited Akademia with Dr. Arecia on 2 separate occasions. Though they spent most of their time at a remote facility away from the main campus, the 12 members of Class 0 could not escape the prying eyes of their fellow cadets. Many students took note of the heretofore unseen crimson capes, and rumors of a mysterious new class spread like wildfire through the school. So she transferred in from another class, but what about the likes of, like, Deuce? Enrolled in Class 0 not long after the operation. I guess all of them must have transferred into this class? And maybe Trey transferred just from somewhere else, or maybe Rem transferred from somewhere else entirely? I don't know. Okay. So we saw these two things. Let's check out a couple more of these. Marshal Sid. So this is from the 15th of 10, 832 RG. Marshal Sid Alstein seizes control of the Empire. After seizing the reins of military power, Imperial Marshal Sid Alstein began secretly plotting a coup d'etat, which he eventually executed on Tempest Stamens the 15th, 832 RG. Tempestamens, okay. The Militesi Empire had already established more than enough self-sustaining bureaucratic facilities to mass-produce Magitech armors, so the Emperor, who's apparently not Gestalt, but certainly seems like him, had very little actual influence over the government or the military, and only a handful of soldiers were willing to fight for him. The coup d'etat ended without a single drop of blood spilled, and Sid Alstein became the new Militate's head of state. He incarcerated the Emperor, took control of the White Peristyllium, and replaced the White Tiger Crystal under his direct supervision. In taking possession of the crystal, he also took control of the Lassie who obeyed its will. Oh shit. Thus the crystal, and that's Kumi, I'm guessing? Thus the crystal and its Lassie with the crystal and its Lassie under his thumb, Sid Alstein became the supreme ruler of the entire Militesi Empire. So he did take control in the coup, but it was a bloodless coup. Not like that matters a whole lot. Imperial invasion of Rubrum, 842. So he took control in 832, and they invaded 10 years later. So that's a long time without invading. I guess they were invading other places, though. Just before war broke out in Orients, the Empire devised a three-part campaign to invade the Dominion. The first phase was Operation Solar Eclipse, in which Brigadier General Kotor Bashtar would lead a blitzkrieg attack on the Vermilion Peristyllium from the ocean. Accompanied by the Provisional 1st Airmobile Force and a Lassie-piloted Magitech armor, the general's objective was to force Akademia to surrender. In the second phase, the Empire's main force would invade Iskar, the town where the Dominion's primary defenses were stationed. The Militates anticipated a fierce struggle, but in an unfortunate coincidence, the troops received orders to report to the capital moments after the battle began. Dominion legionaries retreated, and Imperial troops seized the Dominion's western half while incurring only minimal casualties. Sorry, my cat. The third and final phase involved deploying a fleet of dreadnoughts to infiltrate the Dominion's central and eastern regions. The Empire had to transport personnel and MAs via airship, and the Dominion was easily surpassed them in terms of firepower. Here, too, Militates anticipated an unrelenting local resistance, but the Rubrum legionaries fled to their capital in hopes of defending it from capture. The Empire took over the central and eastern regions of the Dominion unimpeded, which we got back. Eat it, Militates. And then the Akademia Liberation. So this has a separate symbol. This has the Vermilion bird symbol. And there's no year. It just says it happens in on the 12th day of, I don't know. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe that's not days. I don't know. Or the 12th. Aku 12. 3 hours later. Maybe this is the days that these entries came in. I don't know. So I'm still wondering. With Akademia on the brink of capitulation, Dominion Central Command ordered all units to report to the capital and provide backup immediately. Unfortunately, the Commandant did not issue the orders until after the Crystal Chamber had completely paralyzed Akademia. Fall of the capital nigh inevitable, each unit was left to decide for itself how to advance. Thus, the legions were unable to mount proper retreats, and rather than march on Akademia, they were instead pursued there by the Imperial militia. By the time the Dominion units reached their destination, every squad had lost the majority of their forces. Nevertheless, the sporadic attacks on the Empire's rear guard had slowed the Imperial militia's progress, and the administration rightfully attributed the successful rescue of Akademia to the actions of these Dominion units. However, the liberation came at a great price. Because all legionaries rallied at the capital, the entire Dominion was left defenseless. Rubrum lost all its territory, and Dominion legions effectively went out of existence. Yeah, that was rough for them. So what if these things down here between these, like the cadets first deployment? This is just a summary of what happened. Having lost the majority of its army in the Imperial invasion, the Dominion hurried to rebuild its military, but the Empire was unrelenting. Uncertain of the outcome, but left with no other choice. This is the first mission. Dominion Central Command devised a strategy to employ the newly conscripted cadets in the liberation of Niktai, a town on the outskirts of Akademia. It was an ambitious undertaking to secure a base for offensive operations, test the skills, and gauge reaction. Was a success, assuaged fears. Okay. So this is just kind of summarized if I want to refresh myself on what actually happened. So this is the other one. This is the kind of the macro scale battle. Cadets were officially joined the ranks of the Dominion Legions. The Commandant was unsure how to use his assets. No chain of command. Legion officials were baffled when it came to directing these small yet powerful squads. The administration assigned Akademia instructors as the cadets' commanding officers. The cadets would report to their respective COs to receive mission orders. The military came to think of the cadet units as powerful, highly mobile squads capable of routing any army and toppling even the most formidable foes. The view which remains prevalent to this day, which is like the next day, right? The system of cadet CO community, unless there's a Final Fantasy Tactics thing going on, where like this is all written in this is all like historical stuff seen from the future. Maybe that's what this is. The system of cadet CO communication also lasted throughout the war. It became common practice for cadets to receive all orders from their commanding officers. Yeah, that feels right, because this is written like not as like what just happened today. This is written like back in the year, back in Aku 21. Back in what year is this? 845. Up. 842. Okay. Yeah, so again, I'm going to try to probably mix in stuff. God, there's so many tasks available. Is it something? Hey, Class 0, you've got. Is this? Please don't make me leave the city. I've got a little favor to ask you. Don't tell anyone about it. Help our take down one striker for the Class 9th Cadet. Help our investigation into the Empire's Magitech armor by taking down one of the strikers in the Ruben region. We only want to investigate its parts, so don't worry about keeping it intact. Let's not accept that. Yeah, I'm not going to accept that.
What do you want?
People's actions fade away from our memories with time, and all we can do to prevent them from slipping away is to keep written records. I guess. It's kind of detached, but I understand it. Class 4th is comprised almost entirely of girls. I wonder why. Healing is an important job, but I guess most boys would rather go swing the swords around instead. Yeah, I don't quite know why. I think there's some weird gender role thing going on about why in MMO settings, for instance, women are often stereotyped as healers, and maybe the numbers even bear that out. Maybe men don't want to be seen as the support role. You want to be the star of the show more. I don't know. But I guess that carries over to the world of Type-0 too. And it also tells me that Class 4th is the healing class. Top Brass didn't provide us with any information when the Empire invaded. It was a joke the way they handled it. What's this? That's nothing. Dive, dodge. And then it stops me. Oh. Hello, new Moogle. Class 9th Moogle. You Class 0 kids, on the other hand, are tough and smart. No wonder you're always out on missions, Koopa. Or are you shitting on your own class? Sounds like it. Class 4th Cadet. Did you know there used to be a blue dragon in Concordia too? It's too bad the only way to learn about the other crystal states is secondhand. Like, just now, or because of the war? Like, because Melitace is taken over? Probably. Because this is a library, right? It's not really the place to be having conversations. Sorry about that. Can I jump down? No, I can't. I think that's all cosmetic down there. Okay. Let me check out, and if you have a preference, let me know. Like, if you want me to just kind of plow through everything that I see there whenever possible and just 100% go through it, I'm happy to do that too. I love reading. Or I like reading. I don't love reading. I used to. I don't anymore though. Or I'm just out of practice. After the Great Portal. Yeah, I think I want to go to Chocobo Land, right? Let's go to the Chocobo Land. Okay. What can I find? Hello, info person. You looking to learn a thing or two about breeding? I thought kids your age knew darned everything about all that. The kids these days learn about breeding younger and younger. I say this here world is just full of surprises. Breeding is when you pair up a mama and papa chocobo and have the mama lay an egg. The chickling hatches from the egg and grows into a chocobo. It's a miracle alive. Oh, this is his show. His how. By pairing up the right chocobos and feeding the right greens, I reckon you might be able to hatch a rare breed you don't often see in the wild. Sometimes they lay an egg or two, but I've heard that sometimes chocobos lay a whole heap of eggs. No, I'm giving her this voice. Breeding's a pretty darn successful, stressful job for chocobos, though, so we release them when they're done. Breed chocobos? Yes, breed chocobos. Sire Dam Green. Select a male chocobo. So Sire is the male chocobo. Dam is the female chocobo. Are we? I guess we're breeding a war chocobo. Okay, your chocobo laid eggs. Okay, so we put on some Barry White. We got them all set up. Congratulations, partner. The breeding was a success. I reckon it'll be some time till any eggs hatch, though. Okay, so if we input different eggs with different... So what, can I talk to it? No. Oh! Squeak, squeak. So okay. What's breeding? Yeah, what is... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, same thing. Okay, so we're breeding some chocobos. Nice. Oh, look at that. We can actually go out here. This was the person, one of you mentioned that there's someone I missed, and this must be it. Tsubasa, you can only test ride your chocobos around the corral. Let me know when you're ready to dismount. So I don't get the chocobo music, so this is clearly a terrible mechanic. I guess it's just practice. So can I go around to the front? Can I change the camera angle? Not really. Any other buttons do stuff? No. Okay, I think I'm done. Dismount. Okay, that was what I wanted. So maybe when I come back after the mission, the egg will have hatched in, like, magical fantasy time. What next? I want to check out the arena next to. And I know that there's all kinds of exclamation points above people's heads, but I'm not going to go to any of them because I want to try out Corsi Cave and like explore the outer world a bit. But first, which way are we going? Oh, I can have this open while I use the menu. That's really helpful. So we'll go here and then to the to my right. Because Almiron suggested... Oh, I want to talk to you, but I can't afford the time to lose the time. Almiron suggested that I visit this place. Arena. Okay, we got bearded guy and not bearded, not guy. Well, potential, I guess I don't really know, but I'm assuming. Dominion Tribune, at ease, Cadet. Here you can register for the Combat Simulation Program. The rewards are relatively small, but every bit of training counts. Select one squad of each squad member to fight enemies and earn a small amount of XP and Phantoma. End the training session by selecting abort mission by exiting the arena. Oh, I love this. I love this. Only one squad member may participate at a time. Participants will earn both XP and Phantoma. Okay. Session will automatically end when the participant falls in combat, but he or she will retain all XP and Phantoma earned, even if you die. Good.
Take steady aim.
Okay, so I wanted to kill you first. Okay, I got the kill site. Okay. Super soldier. No, let's go to the ranged attacker first. Oh, I can heal up. Okay. So who's the range this time? There. Oh, I can hold the bow as I move. That's really nice. Oh, I'm about to die. And you're kind of shooting it. Oh, you're both shooting it. Oh, right, I can do raining arrows. Okay, so I died. So, and thank you, Sieg, for telling me that when it happens in the open world, I can just press up. And, or is it up or down, and like my character will get replaced by a backup. Okay, so, oh, and here I can swap. So this is actually the perfect time to try out some of the other characters. So let's see what happens with... Let's see what Rem is like. Because Rem's the one I was going to try next. Oh, and what do you have to say? Same thing? Adi's Cadet, I'm in charge of the secret training program. Here you can face off with your comrades in arms and friends from Akademia. Select one squad member to earn XP and stat boosts in between play sessions. Longer training sessions earn higher bonuses, but results vary by cadet input. Begin secret training. Only one squad member can participate at a time. Okay, participants cannot choose their instructors, so instructors matter. Longer training allows participants to fight more times, but there's a limit on how many, so you can't just leave it for a year and come back and level 99. Oh, this is very strange. Okay, let's save here, I guess. Oh, we're trying to... So, ideally, I want to end sessions here. Okay. That's actually super helpful. So I'm not going to do that just yet. I'll probably do that in a minute, because I don't know that I have that much more time. I actually forgot to set my clock for this session. It's also not come immediately. I recommend you spend a little more time turning next time. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Alright, so let's try that one more time. Probably should have looked at what her abilities actually do. So it goes away really quickly. Maybe it's because she has daggers? Fire RF. Oh, that's what Fire RF does. And that's why it's called Fire RF. Alright, so I'm getting bopped. So she just kind of hold down. Or Thunder SHG is like a frontal cone thing, right? Let's try that. Yeah. So why can't I just spam Thunder RSG? No, I can't because of MP. That's the limiter. Yeah, it's... Oh, Super Soldier. No. Oh. Okay, let me take a look at her actual, like, what it says about daggers in this case. Can I? Twin spells, there's so many, this game can be overwhelming. It can be a little bit overwhelming. Oh, and before I forget, so let me change Trey's longbow to an argentic bow. It's not that much more attack. It's very little attack, actually. And Deuce's flute to an argentic flute, which boosts MP by a lot. So let's promote Rem and see if that changes anything. Guarded finish. Perform a defensive finishing blow after normal attacks with L down and square. Okay, we'll try that. L down and square. Twin spell is what? Equip 2 spells at once. Oh, okay, that's a passive. That's why she could do fire and thunder. Monalchemy. Expend AG to restore MP to user and to allies. MP hasn't been an issue for me just yet because I'm not really using any abilities well. What does promotion of stats mean? Oh, no usable items. Alright, I think I'm going to do one more thing and then I'll call this session for here. Sorry if it's a short session, I just forgot to time this. Okay, so already I suck. So is that the finishing blow? Is that downward swipe? Yeah, that downward swipe looks like the finishing blow. Alright, where's the... Let me heal. That doesn't look like it does that much damage. Am I maybe I'm misusing it. Normal attack, finishing blow. Normal attack. Oh. Oh. Normal attack, finishing blow. It kind of knocks them back like the normal attack, so I don't know how good it is. Can I heal up? Is there a place to heal? No, I'm already... Moshindewa or something. I don't know. Level up. Rem grew to level 11. Oh, get the Phantoma before I die. I feel like I'm in Hades trying to get one last burst of darkness before I wipe out.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to call it for here. Next time I might try out some of the melee members. This is a great place to get the feel for that. And my plan at this point is, once I've done that, to go to Corsi Cave and try to take care of the 2 missions outside of here. Do I lose any time when I move between towns aside from just leaving Akademia once? Like, is it reasonable to leave here, go down from 8 hours to 2 hours, and then go get the task 1, go to Corsi Cave, finish it. Task 1 from like McTie, finish it. Get task 2 from Aqvi, go to, or whatever town that was, go back to Corsi Cave, finish that, and come back. And will I still be at 2 hours left, or am I misunderstanding that? So thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.